These 5 characters are the 5 vowel sounds in Japanese. This is the Hiragana character, a.
Ah. Once again, I've written it for a 4th time. I think I'm improving.
Next up is the Hiragana character, I.
E. Okay, so E. It doesn't have as much curve as I put on the 3rd one, which I think is good.
U.
Okay, so I got A and E. I mean, E is kind of like an I, but it's like an A-E. And was this a U?
U.
Yeah, okay. So now there's an U, so that's an O. Or it could be a U, but I'm gonna go with an O. I'm not a big fan of this one. It's so basic that it's hard.
This is the Hiragana character, e.
Oh, shit. So we had E, and now we got E. It's like an EH sound.
It looks like an energetic ninja. Whoosh!
To me, it looks like an H. So we got the A, the apple. The E, like eyes. The U, like someone getting punched. And the E, like the energetic ninja with the arms in the back. It's kind of like some Naruto shit.
Now, our final character for this lesson, the Hiragana, O.
Oh? Yeah, these really look the same. Like, I get that they're different. Especially, like, this last one has the extra tick mark in the top right. But these look a lot the same. This is already too challenging. It should be twice as wide as the one line is, so this is okay. I thought I was gonna do tomato. Maybe that's something else. Cause this looks like a tomato to me. It's got the stem coming out with the leaf, is what I thought I was gonna say. And you got the tomato.
Let's see all the characters again.
So it's A, E, U, E, and O. Let's see. Do those look okay? So it's A, E, U, E, and O. Okay, so this is AI tuna.
Ai. It means love.
So this is ue. I don't know. I don't know how to combine word. Ue.
Ue. This
Ue.
one means up or above.
How am I supposed to know that? So this is yeah.
Iie. Iie means no.
Oh, e. Okay, so I was. This is aoi. Aoi.
Aoi. This means blue.
Aioli
Great
means
job.
blue.
Do you remember? The first Hiragana character for this lesson is ka. Ka.
On the table back here, it puts the K on top and the A on the right. So it's gonna be all K noises with the vowel. I really don't know how to do this one though. This one is seemingly really hard to write out. And I'm not really sure what I'm doing wrong. I mean, I do know, but I am way off the mark on this one, and it's pretty challenging. It just looks really bad. I don't know.
Ka is actually a Hiragana character that is used a lot.
Fuck!
It is the
Come
question
on!
marking particle in Japanese.
I was literally hoping, I was no joke, hoping she would say, it's a letter that's barely used at all, so don't worry if you can't remember it.
The Hiragana ka also has another reading. Once we add this mark.
Yo!
This mark is called Dak 10.
Oh yeah,
or
Doc 10.
Ten ten.
I'm a big fan of Doc 10.
and it's put on the upper right corner of the character. The dakuten makes the consonant of the syllable voiced. So ka
It makes the consonant of the syllable voice. What does that mean? The consonant of the syllable voice. Well, the consonant is ka. What? What does that phrase mean? Consonant of the syllable. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe in a word it's different? Because the syllable here is just one letter, so it's one syllable. Well, I'm very confused.
with the dakuten will be pronounced as ga.
This is a funny face right here. And this is going to be ki, by the way, because it's going to be the E sound with the K, so it's going to be ki. And then it'll be gi if you throw on the, you can't see my cursor. It'll be gi if I throw on the dakuten. I always like that word. I thought it was cool.
Next up is the hiragana character ki.
They're always slightly slanted. It's very hard to draw non-horizontal lines. I don't know about everybody else, but drawing a line that is not horizontal is pretty rough. What kind of keys are you? I mean, like, I guess, but what? Why is there no way that I can go from like K plus E to be key? Why is that not a thing? Why can't I combine? Ku? What the fuck? Ku.
Ke.
Oh yeah, so it goes U and then E and then O, so this is Ke. They're a little bit different. And I started to go, I don't know why, I started making them super wide on the one, but they're way too wide. That doesn't look too hot. My first one was the best because maybe I was more focused.
And our final character for this lesson
is
the
this?
hiragana ko.
The ko. Okay, that makes sense. It's the last one. Ko. So now I got the ko. It'll be hard to do ku versus ko, I think. And like ki versus ka, because they're pretty similar sounds.
Ko.
Coco.
Imagine this character as two koi fish
Koi.
swimming around each other.
I mean, this one's not too bad. It's just, how am I supposed to think it's fish? Like, I don't look at straight lines and think they're fish. And then I go from koi to ko. It's not like it's like fish and it sounds like fi. They look like fish and they look like koi fish. And then koi, the way you spell it, has K-O in it. Ka, because the cutting. And then ki, because it's, apparently a key. And then ku, kuko, kuko. And then this is some jug shit. No, keg. I gotta find something better. Like, this just doesn't look like a keg. All of these this looks like a keg then. If this looks like one, then this looks like a keg. And so does this, and so does this. It's just, I don't really see how reliable this is, this keg one. But it's ke and then ko. Kagi.
Kagi. Kagi means key. Don't forget it.
Wait, why don't I forget? Why don't I want to forget that? Kagi is key. Why should I not forget that?
Don't forget it.
This table was
The
S.
first hiragana character for this
Bro,
lesson
it's the fucking
is
face.
sa.
Bro, it's the face guy. He's back. That was key. That was key. It's literally the same thing, except it's missing a line. But here are my saws, if you're wondering. I feel like they all look pretty decent.
Do you notice that sa and ki look
Yeah,
similar?
they are exactly the
A
same.
good tip.
K goes to G, and S goes to Z. Okay.
Shi. Shi
She, so it's not C. Was the other one Sha? I
looks-
didn't notice.
and ki for this lesson is sa.
No.
What's the difference? Shi.
She. So there's an H coming in. For
It
some
looks like a
reason.
fishing hook.
Sure. Here are my L's. All I do is take L's on a daily basis, so at least now I know the letter for it.
Ji. The third one is the hiragana, su.
So at least it's a T, so that one's fine. But it's Su. It's TSU. Well, I guess it is SOO is Su as well. Okay, that's fine. It's like a straight line, but it has a curve on it.
Su looks like a spiral straw in a glass.
Why not like a soup straw? Maybe that's not a thing actually. I guess they only have spoons with their soups. They don't straw their soup at all.
This is the hiragana character, se.
Evil face. Though that's really good. That is like really accurate. I'm surprised. Look how good it is.
And our final character for this lesson
What
is
the
the
fuck?
hiragana, so.
So my last one here, it makes it like a double C. It's just kind of squigglies, but the other ones are more ZCs. Nice. So Sue, and then fishing pole. So sussy. Yeah.
Sushi is the famous
Oh,
Japanese
sushi.
dish.
I feel like it's not bad. I kind of think it's decent, to be honest. I don't know if I'm separating the characters out too much, but it looks like, at least in these pictures, that they're separated by some spaces, so I'm going with that. Yeah, now I'm on the T column, so let's see how that goes. It looks like a TC. It almost looks like a T and an A, to be honest. So I'm gonna say it just looks like Ta. It looks.
Actually looks like a ta, like a small
Yo.
letter T. Okay, next up is the hiragana character,
Be T.
chi. Chi.
Chi. Shit. This is probably one of my worst letters so far. I feel like this one isn't that hard, but I'm messing it up. But it's okay.
Su.
Soup. Wait, this is the same. I kind of messed around with different bignesses, and I think the last one's the best. Kata. Kata Lee. Kata Lee. Te. This is te earn. Here are my drawings. I don't think they're that great, but again, this one is too simple to do.
To.
Toe. Big toe. These are the only toes you're seeing on this stream here. This is a big N. So this is going to be Na. How are you supposed to ever write that and remember it? Holy shit. So you got a plus in the sky. You got a little something squiggling over here to the side. And then you got an L at the bottom. So this is what I got. You can't really see it that well because I had to erase. This one looks so different. This line's like over here and it doesn't look like a backward C. This font is much nicer than the font I was using. Going to this. See, like in the preview, it looks like 3 random characters. But in the picture here, it looks like a T with a backwards D. But they're close, you know, and it looks like the top right and the bottom middle are one.
Okay, next up is the hiragana
Ni. Right, like a knee?
character, ni.
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 It's the best I got. It's the second line. Those are the ni.
The third one is the hiragana,
Oh, this
nu.
fucking thing.
Nu.
It looks like you know, like when people are painting and they have that thing with the paint splotches on it. It looks like that. You put your thumb right there in the hole, and then you got your color palette on the table. So the thing is, like, this character, right? It's a 1, and the 2 starts at like slightly higher, but it's also a little bit more to the right. So the 2 is more up and right of the 1. I'm trying to, you know, keep track of these intricacies so that I don't have to relearn them. So it does a line down, and then it goes in and back, and then forward at a different angle, and then a loop. So it goes down, and then in, and then a sharp back, because you go with a lighter angle forward to then loop it out. So maybe my second one is better than the first, but you see how there's like a line down, and then there's a line that comes in, and then sharp turns away, and then comes back to make the loop. What would be a ne? I have no idea.
Ne.
Netropolis?
Think of ne as a snail hiding behind a nail.
So this is where I'm saying it's like the examples are rough. So you have to remember that this is a snail, but then it's not nail, it's ne. So like the example doesn't link to the sound. You're supposed to remember that the sound isn't really what the sound is of the letter, the character. So this is ne because it's a snail, and snail has nail in it, and nail sounds like ne.
Remember that
The
you need a
noodles.
pair of chopsticks
Yeah.
to be able to hold your noodles.
That's why I meant chopsticks.
So nu has two lines sticking out on top of the curve, and ne just has one.
And that's the only way I'm gonna be able to remember ne, is that it's not new. I can't remember the snail thing, but I'll know, okay, it's noodles, but without the oo, and it's gotta be ne. You know, I'll just back into it in a really poor way. So this is going to be no, and this is super easy, because it looks like, you know, the uno no. Mine looked terrible for this.
Are you wondering why there's no Dakuten version of
I
nani
did
ne
wonder,
no?
yeah.
This is because the N sound is already voiced. Try to feel your throat. There's a vibration, right? Okay, let's wrap up this lesson by recapping what you've learned.
Sure.
It is ha.
So we're in the H's? Yes, okay. So now it's H's. So ha is the first one. So it's going to be this line that comes down with an inverted curl. And then it's going to be a cross. And then 2/3 of the way through, you draw the line down. And then you knot it off. I'm a natural at this one. So it looks a lot like keg, and I would 100% miss that up. Ke looks just like this without the knot. So the H's, if you add marks, can be B's or P's. It's like, brother man Bill, how is anyone supposed to get this? He. So he, it looks like a tongue. So he can be a B or a P, I'm guessing. It's like a mountain or like what? Like look at all these lines that are next to each other that have no relation. They're just like this. This literally looks like the epitome of random scribbles. I'm not gonna lie. There's a nose in the middle, and there's lines around the sides. It's like he's got ears and a nose and an upper nose. I think I did okay. But it's like, what is that? All I see is.
Next is the Hiragana character he. He. Our final character for this lesson
Ho.
is the Hiragana ho. Ho.
So this one looks just like. It looks like ha, but it's got an extra line. Dude, I am so fucking good at this. Am I right? If I look at ha? Yep. I'm so fucking smart. I'm gonna say it's ho because it's ha, but it's a ho and it's taking lines. Crack cocaine lines. I don't really know what crack cocaine is versus cocaine or crack. I don't know what that means.
The first Hiragana character for this lesson.
So this is M, right? Yes, M. Okay. So this will be ma. That's
Character,
ZX.
Mi. Mi.
Me. Okay.
Think of it as the musical note mi.
I actually just saw that. I just saw that. But it's like music. Oh, me. I see. Okay. I was like, but that's still mu, not me. But if you do re mi it, I don't know. That's a hard ask, honestly.
Do re mi mu.
That ain't no cow. Sorry, I forgot to show like a bunch of these recently, but I feel like they're pretty good.
This is the Hiragana character, me.
That's the chopsticks. That's new. My noodles.
And our final character for this lesson is the Hiragana, mo. Just imagine it as a monitor lizard. This part is its huge
what?
long tail.
What? What the hell is a monitor lizard? Is it on my computer monitor?